Moving back east from the West Coast was not easy. At the time, I was feeling real queasy. I had failed in love and life. I was experiencing a lot of internal strife. I struck out in securing a wife. My idyllic world was shattered. There was no more escape to the life of Barney Fife. It was 1994. All my options were out the door. With my foot on the gas pedal, I zoomed away from LA without that gold medal. I drove east from my self-induced tornado, created by stupid choices. My tail was between my legs. As I headed back to the home where 11 years earlier I decided to roam. My parents provided me a safe place where I could lick my wounds and think of all the things in LA that were sleazy. Moving back home from the West Coast was not easy. Yeah, that was a poem, one of my usual tomes, which I've kind of stopped now in 2024. But a friend of mine, Nicholas M. Garofalo, who I partnered with in realizing some of my writing and acting dreams. Today he's working on another project up in Cape Cod. He moved away from New York City. And I assured him that it wasn't a total pity. It could still be Walter Mitty. I left LA in 94 in a similar way. Try to hold on. Finally, I just let go. I saw Nick do that over the last couple of years before he left. He was fighting to hold on, but he finally just gave up and went back home. So he's working on a project now, and he sent me something about leaving LA 1994. To go back home was not easy. And I came up with this poem that you just heard me perform, play, essay. But he is going to get some value out of it, which I'm happy to say. I got value out of it by writing this poem that kind of touched bases with who I am now and who I want to be. I'm currently writing a memoir/novel fictional story about my times in LA in the 1980s, leading up to my departure in 93 actually. He said 94, so I stayed with that, but it was really in April of 93, so I went back to New York, upstate New York, and I stayed there until January of 94. And I've been here in New York City since then, 30 years later. So all the while, I continued to write, create. That is my fate. So, unless you got something better for my plate, I will continue to do this. And I will post it. And you can host it, and toast it, and roast it. So that's about all I have to say for now. Holy cow, wow, wow, wow. And I'll see you again sometime. Doing this ain't a crime. Tell me it is. It's a chime. It's a way for me to rhyme. Get away from the grime. Okay? And if you don't like it, you can kiss my behind. I always say that because that rhyme always falls in. I don't really mean it. But if the shoe fits, wear it. I swear it. Okay? So that's about it today. That's all I have to say. Okay, Jack? I did that.